Hey Ninja, Natanya here. Welcome back to how to practice crow pose. In this video, I'm going to take you through how to prepare your body for the arm balance. My methodology is unique and highly successful because I focus on preparing your body for the shape that you want it to do. Have you ever been to a yoga class and you'll be doing whatever, sun salutations for 20 minutes, and then the teacher just goes, okay, now twist and side crow if it's in your practice. And if it's in your practice, you side crow. But for most of us, we're going, you want me to do what? And the reason that we end up looking like that is that oftentimes teachers are asking us to do something, but they have not prepared our bodies for it. And adequate preparation is the difference between success and failure. And that goes on your yoga mat and out in the world. If you wanted to run a marathon, but you had never put on a pair of running shoes, do you think you are going to be successful at running your marathon? You might, but it might behoove you to train a little bit, right? Same thing goes here. Yes, you might be able to do crow pose, but you're going to be able to do it so much better if your body is like, oh yeah, I've done this already. I know this. This is familiar. Okay. So this short warm up, you can do it anytime you want to practice your crow pose. As you get more comfortable with this posture and with arm balances in general, your warm ups are going to be able to get shorter and shorter. But at the beginning, it's really, really important to tell your body what you want it to do before you ask it to balance upside down or on your hands. What does that mean here? This means we're going to try and recreate the shape of crow pose in as many different ways as we can before we ask it to balance against gravity. Okay? And this is going to give us a really good opportunity to actually warm up the rest of our body and to warm up our core. So please come to a seat with me. And we're going to create the shape of crow pose on your booty. Yeah? So sit on down, sit up nice and tall, and take your arms out in front of you. Extend your wrists like you're standing on your hands, and then come up onto your tippy toes. Lift your heels. And then lean back as much as you need to. I'm kind of tight as a human being, so a lot of these things need me to lean back more than you might need to. But see if you can lift your feet. Oh, look, Ma, balancing in my butt. And then see if you can bring your knees to the backs of your arms. Oh, baby. This is crow pose on your butt secretly. Now, can you find Hasta Bandha here? Grip your fingertips and pretend like there's the floor underneath your hands. And then can you protract your shoulder blades here? Can you push the imaginary floor away and dome your upper back a lot? Now suck your belly in and breathe. Good. Let's go 5 reps. Here, you're going to open this up into a half boat pose. So lower your torso down and send your legs forward. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Good. Inhale, open it. Exhale, bring it back. Try to get your knees right under the backs of those arms. If you touch down, no worries. Inhale, open. Exhale, zip it. 2 more. Inhale, open. And zip it. One more time. Exhale, zip it. Woo! Good. Right here. Bring your arms in between your legs. Now squeeze your inner knees against your arms and push your arms out against your inner knees. Try to create a little vice grip. I'll show it to you from the front. Inner thighs squeezing, arms pushing out. Inner thighs squeezing, arms pushing out. Hold for 3 deep breaths. This is turning on your pelvic floor. Imagine you have to pee right now. Don't pee. What muscles would you need to squeeze to prevent yourself from peeing? There's your pelvic floor. Good. Squeeze those inner thighs. Feel your adductors, your inner thighs firing. Your hip flexors might hate you right now. Last full breath. Good. And then release your feet in front of you. Release your hands behind your back, fingertips pointing towards your butt. Let's come up to a reverse tabletop. Lift everything up. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Release your hips back down. Good. Come onto your back. That was crow pose seated, right? Now we got to do it supine. Really get that core warm and ready. Bring your knees to your chest. Flex your shoulders so that your arms go straight up to the ceiling, and then extend your wrists like you're placing your palms on the ceiling. Bring your inner thighs, your big toes together to touch. Knees can be apart. Now, tap your toes to the floor in front of you. Breathe in. Try not to let your spine lift off the ground. Exhale, bring your knees to the backs of your arms. See if you can lift your butt off the floor. Good. Inhale, tap your toes. Exhale, lift your knees, lift your butt. 3 more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Good. For 2. And lift. Last one. And lift. Hold it here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift your shoulders off the ground. Bring your hands with you. You're now in crow pose on your back. Only your spine is on the floor. The back of your pelvis, your sacrum is lifted. Your neck is lifted. You are breathing. Good. Now let's go for 5 reps. You're going to push your torso up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale. And exhale, release. Good work. You can rock from side to side a little bit. Now, I hope you're starting to feel some heat in your core. Hope you're starting to notice that everything we're doing is working in the direction of where we're headed. Yeah, let's do one more. Rock yourself up. Come into Malasana Yogi squat. So that is heels in, toes out, about shoulder distance apart or wider. See if you can squat yourself down. Now, if you are a human being with tight hips, welcome to the This Is Not Fun club. If you're very tight in the hips, maybe you're up here. Yeah, put your elbows on your knees and just get down until your body can hang, right? If you have a little bit more space in your pelvis, you might be able to come down to a squat. If your heels pick up off the ground, don't worry. It just means you have tight ankles, possibly tight hips, right? Eventually, one day, heels will be down, but we're not too concerned about that. Bring your hands together at your heart. If you're up here, you can do that as well. Push your elbows out into your knees. Now, with your knees, squeeze back in against your elbows. Squeeze your pee muscles. Find your pelvic floor. Imagine you're in the car and you have to pee. Don't pee in the car. Squeeze. Good. And then breathe. Good. One more breath. This is getting your hips nice and open and getting you nice and compact for your crow pose. Good. And then release your hands to the floor. If they don't reach the floor, put them on your ankles and then just straighten your legs and take a forward fold. You can turn your toes forward again. Let your head dangle and go. Beautiful. And then come back to your squat. Shift forward, place your hands on the ground and drop your knees to sit back on your heels. Your body is now warm and prepared for Kakasana, crow pose. If you've done all of the videos leading up to this one, if you haven't, make sure you go back. The next video is going to break down crow pose in detail. Can't wait to see you there.